Hey YouTube, what's going on? And it's Shea Money here. I'm coming to you guys today with a new video. This is pretty much my skincare routine slash what I like, what I don't like, what works for me, what it doesn't work for me, and also um, uh, really mini new product talk. So first things first, my skin, a little background. My skin has pretty much always been okay in the middle. I've never had any acne or severe acne, but I do have some minor breakouts here and there. I usually will typically get a breakout, one, when my period comes on, or two, if I'm having a reaction to something that didn't agree with me, whether it be food, whether it be a drink, whether it be, a facial product. Maybe I laid my head on, something that didn't agree with my skin. So it's rare that I do get breakouts, but when I do, I really get them bad. And also, you probably can kind of see a little bit, but I get a lot of breakouts in my nose and around my nose here, and like kind of right here, only on this one side. Like if I break out bad, this side is always the first side to go. As you can see right now, even though I have a little bit of foundation on, I'm breaking out right here. So, skincare is big for me because I like to make sure I take care of my skin, especially because, when I do get breakouts and things, I get a lot of scarring and I get a lot of dark marks that form after it, which I can't stand. So, I use a ton of products. As you can see from the picture, I have all different products from everywhere. I'm a pretty regular girl when it comes to products in the term. I don't go out buying a whole bunch of really expensive skincare products and stuff like that. I stick to what's good, but what is reasonably priced as well. So I kind of have a method to my madness in the way that I do my skincare. First things first, so when I get a really bad breakout, there's only a couple of brands that I use, and that would be first, I'm literally in my bathroom, sorry, so I'm showing you this as I go. Neutrogena is always big for me when I have bad breakouts. So I typically use this right here, the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. And I will use this, the Neutrogena Deep Clean Invigorating Foaming Scrub. Now, when I get a bad breakout, whether it's my period, something irritating my skin, I always go in with these first. I typically only use them every now and then because I found that Neutrogena is one of the products that is very harsh on your skin. If you don't have bad acne, it can be very harsh on your skin and sometimes, burn or irritate it. So I'll only use it once in a blue, and really make sure to only use a little bit, because a little goes a long way, and within a day or two, my skin has started to already clear up. So these are definitely the two that I always use for really bad breakouts in the very beginning, the first day. The next product that I will use too in conjunction with those, if some days, maybe I just don't feel like using it, is also this Clean and Clear Deep Scrub. Now, this is another brand along with the Neutrogena that is really harsh on your skin too if you don't have really bad acne. I think this line and Neutrogena are really big on, fighting acne and stuff like that. So I will use this along with those as well. Another product I actually forgot to mention too, along with the Neutrogena, it is Neutrogena brand, is the Clear Pore Cleaning or Cleanser Mask. So I'll use this, typically if I'm sitting at home, I just kind of want a mask for my face, because it can act like a daily cleanser or an intensive mask too. I typically use it for an intensive mask when I need it. I just don't like that it's kind of like really hard to get off. So other than that, I do like to use that as well. Now, I don't wear a lot of makeup. It is rare. I find that when I do wear makeup, it seems like my pores get really, built up and stuff like that, and I tend to break out. So when I do wear makeup and I want to take it off, whether it be at night, in the daytime, whatever the case may be, I use it's called Olay Oil Minimizing Clean. This is really good for taking off makeup. It actually says on the back too that it deep cleans and it gets rid of your makeup as well. So I live by this. It's very good at it. All you have to do is just use a little, because a little goes a long way. Put it on your face, wash it off, and all your makeup is literally gone. It's really good at getting it off, and I still feel as though it doesn't dry my skin out. It does leave my skin pretty hydrated. So that's what I usually use for my makeup. Now, there are a couple products that I will typically use as well when...
I got screaming.
Okay, don't scream. That was my son. He's in there watching TV, and he's really excited, and he's been screaming if you can't hear him, and he came in to tell me that he shouldn't scream. Anyway, moving on. So there are a couple products that I will use in my regular daily wash day that I use every day, you know, morning and night. First one is this right here. It's called Dr. Wood's Tea Tree Facial Cleanser. Now, there is an herb store that I go to, and I got this there. It's a natural organic product. It says it's an antioxidant formula with fair trade shea butter, and it's for a combination of oily and it's for oily and combination skin. So I do use this every day. I'm literally almost out. I'm like down to the nitty gritty. The thing that I don't typically like about this is that it does take a while to lather. You kind of have to use an abundance of it at one time in order to get it to really, really lather, which is kind of annoying because it's like you go through the product, you know, so much more faster. So that's that. Another thing that I do use every day, and this is typically just to keep my skin, you know, really, really clean, and keep away from the breakouts and pimples and stuff like that. Now, I've used almost all of this. I literally have a little slab left, and it's broken into two because I literally live by this day to day. As you can see, this right here in this disgusting bag was my I think it was my charcoal bar soap, and it was by Yes to Tomatoes. It was amazing. When I very first got it, it actually burned a little bit, so I was kind of concerned, but I kept using it so my skin could get used to it, and now it's perfect. You know, it works wonders. It helps with any type of breakouts or pimples or anything that I do get. So I live by this, although I need a new one. But I'm thinking of kind of trying a different brand. Maybe some African black soap, or you know, another charcoal bar soap that is way more pure and organic and natural. So after my face is washed and all that good stuff, I will typically go in with some type of toner. Now, the very first toner that I was using is this toner right here. It is the Shea Moisture Problem Skin Toner. Now, I started using it, it's the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Problem Skin Toner. So I was using this in the very beginning, but the more I was using it, the more I was starting to not like it because I felt like it left a residue on my skin. It was like a sticky, like pasty feeling residue, and I didn't like it because after I wash my face and I'm all done, pat my skin dry, I'll put the toner on, leave it on at night, and I was just realizing as time would get by, I would feel my face, or I wouldn't even have to feel my face. It would just be kind of sticky and weird feeling, and I didn't really like that. So as you can see, I didn't even use the whole bottle. This right here is love for me. I literally live by this. I use it every single day. There's really not much in here, as you can see. All I have to do is put a little on. A little goes a long way. Put it all over my face, and I've noticed that it's really made an impact in the dark spots on my face. I don't get a bunch, but like I said, when I have breakouts, I tend to scar sometimes. So I put this on, and this works wonders. Now, on to the moisturizing portion of my skincare routine, use I I never was big on using a lot of moisturizer because typically in my nose area especially I get really oily, so I always use minimal moisturizer. Now recently I was trying this moisturizer. The reason I was trying this is because me and my friend over the summer we went to the quintessentials um, you know, beauty product, I guess, convention that they were having in Philadelphia. They gave us a whole bunch of, goodies and free stuff. And I got this. This is the Shea Moisture Dragon Blood and Coffee Cherry Instant Rebound Moisturizer with blackcurrant and borage oils for stressed skin. Now, I was using this. I don't really know what I thought about it because I'm not going to say it was great, but it wasn't bad either. It did do a good job at, I guess, moisturizing my skin somewhat, but I wasn't crazy on it. There wasn't anything really from it that I can say, I love this. So that was that. I kind of stopped using that. I'm not big on using set moisturizers for my face. I'd rather go the more natural route, and that's why I always use coconut oil. Of course, who doesn't? Who does not love their coconut oil? I know I do. So typically, of course, it's going to be organic and unrefined virgin coconut oil, and that's what I use. I live by it. Oh, there's a piece of hair in there. It's not good. Ignore that, but as you can see by the sides, I use quite a bit of it. I use it every day, and a little goes a long way with coconut oil because that stuff spreads. So I'll use a little bit, put it in my hands, rub it all over my face, and I'm good. It keeps me moisturized. So that's typically what I use. I used to a while ago use the Pond's moisturizing cream as well, but I switched it up just because I just wanted to use something more natural and organic, which was the coconut oil. So that's what I used. So that is pretty much what I use. Now, I recently today when I went to the herb store bought 2 new products. I was doing a lot of research because I do still want to get rid of the dark marks and stuff that I have on my skin and scarring. And when I researched that turmeric, particularly the turmeric bar soaps, are really good for your skin and getting rid of the dark marks and stuff like that. So when I went there, the cashier actually recommended this to me because he says that he does use it for his skin to get rid of his acne. This is the Himilaya Botanique Hemp and Turmeric Body Bar. Now, this is new. Here's the thing. I'm always super hesitant to try new things on my face because my face is super sensitive. So, the slightest thing can break me out. So I'm always really hesitant. I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on this. I tried to look it up on YouTube. I didn't really see much. So I went on Amazon. Amazon, of course, always has good reviews on their products. Typed it in, found this. I see that a lot of people reviewed it and really loved it. A lot of people use it on their face and they really love it. So I think that this is definitely something that I'm going to try and see. It smells kind of strong, but I'm going to see how it works. Give it a couple weeks and see how I like it. So that was that. The next thing that I got, and I've been wanting to get for so long, I would go in the store 1,001 times and forget to get it. It is another toner. It is the Thayers Witch Hazel alcohol-free rose petal toner. I've been wanting to try this for so long. I know a lot of people have used it. I actually just came across it not too long ago, and I'm super excited to use it because I hear such good things about it. It's also a huge bottle. It has rose petal in it, like I said, so you really can't go wrong. I used to always live by using rose water, and it would just keep my skin feeling so refreshed and refined and rejuvenated. So I'm hoping that this works as well as everyone says it is. So I'm going to try that along with this together and see how it works out and see if it does anything for my face. And I'm also going to stick with the coconut oil as a moisturizer. So pretty much that is that. And I would love to hear what other people use for your face and skincare, things that are just regular products that are, you know, reasonably priced. I'm, you know, typically not the type of person to go, like I said, and buy, you know, really high-end products that can do the same as regular products and works just as well for half the price. So I would love to know what people use and, you know, recommendations, because I'm always looking to try new things, especially if it's natural and organic. So with that being said, I will catch you guys later in the next video. Peace and love.